Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another midweek stream from Siftakers Tim. I almost forgot my name for a second, but yeah, we've got a little exhibition match for us tonight. I did have an early NCX game dropped out, but due to work commitments, they had to drop out. So surely one of those is illegal. Yeah. I'll say one of those objectives is definitely illegal. So that's fun. We get that sorted. So hope everybody's doing well. Feel free to let me know in chat how audio is coming through. So we've got Epyonic running some the Resistance, and Liam is running some Scum and Villainy. So we have got some of the new XWA Armed and Dangerous on display. So we'll go down Epyonic's list first. So we've got some Resistance, we've got good old Merle with Heroic and Ferrosphere Paint. So basically, if you have Merle in your bullseye, you are -1 agility. So useful little piece. Finn, not as scary as he used to be, but still a bit of a pain. With Heroic and Pattern Analyzer. One of the newer cards, so this is Evacuation of Dakar, so ZZ. So same pilot ability, same actions and stats. So we've got for the cause, while you defend or perform an attack, you may spend one non-blank result to choose a friendly, strained or depleted ship at 1 to 2. That ship may remove a strain or deplete. So that would be quite useful because I think we've got Cad Bane and Prince Iso on the other side. Evening, Dave. Heroic. Precision hollow targeter. While you perform a primary attack, if you are not in the defender's firing arc, they roll 1 for your defense die. So a bit like outmaneuver then, isn't it? So Zori Bliss, kind of a standard staple we've seen. Plasma torpedoes are for Astromech dorsal turret with wartime loadout. Poe Dameron, another evacuation of Dakar. So same sort of stats. After you perform an action, you may spend 1 charge to perform a white action, treating it as red. So it's very much like sort of Fat Poe. Adaptive S-Files. After you perform a barrel action, gain a deplete. While you perform an attack before rolling dice, if the defense is in your bullseye, you may remove 1 deplete token. That's a cool little thing. And also, I guess, CZ might be able to do stuff. Heroic, BB-8. I think BB-8 looks to be the same, but also can spend 1 charge, gain a strain token. If you do, you may remove a disarm. So that will work with the Black 1 title. After you perform a boost action, lose 1 charge. If this upgrade is 0, you cannot perform boost actions. Yeah. And not boost, slam actions. Primed overdrive thrusters. While you perform a red boost or barrel roll or slam action, you must use a template 1 speed higher if able, then gain a strain to remove a stress, or may gain a strain. That's cool. Yeah, some real shenanigans going on with that Poe. So let's have a look at Scum. So Liam has brought Build Your Own Fen with Fearless. We've got the Mandalorian, which is a really nice skin, I believe, by Kez. So well done, Kez, on such a great little job with that N1. Looking really nice. Evening Tavern Wars. So Mandalorian, so pretty much Naboo N1 stats. Does have 2 force because of the child. While you defend or perform an attack, if you are in the front arc at range 1 to 2 or more enemy ships, you may change 1 of your results to an eyeball result. Restored Speedster, whilst you have exactly 1 disarm token, you may perform prime attacks in your bullseye. So he has outmaneuver, which we're used to. The child, after you defend, if you suffer damage, you gain a force. Keenso Switch, after you perform a slam action, if you fully execute the maneuver, you may spend 1 charge to break all locks assigned to you. That's cool. And calibrated laser targeting, so very much like Jedi. Add an eyeball. Yeah, no, I like that a lot. So basically looking for bullseyes, get rid of the disarm, adds a focus result, force and target lock, because you can white slam into a red target lock. Oh, we haven't got Prince either. We've got Guri. Guri with advanced sensors. Start the engagement phase. Gain a focus token. Evening talking dog. Armed and dangerous Cad Bane. We've seen this a little bit. So we've seen the flechette cannons. Todo 360. Todo 360 is quite useful. Remove a stress, gain a strain, and 1 calculate. Flechette cannons can give out strains. And then obviously CAD, after you perform attack hits, you may spend 2 charge, transfer one of your non-lock red or orange tokens to the defender. And then simple mining guild tie just to score some objectives. Although not in this scenario because we are playing Scramble. So how are we set up? Well, we've set up with resistance towards the centre and the bottom, and then scum are kind of centre and top. Each side has initiative 6. Each side has a couple of initiative 5s. So yeah, it could be a very interesting sort of balance on scenario. Looks like both players are set, and we'll just wait for some dials to get set. I need to change that slightly because it's not Scum versus First Order anymore. It's Resistance versus Scum. Cool. So, Liam was first player for setup. Box looked fairly balanced. Few channels. Don't think either player really cares too much about objectives, or let's say the obstacles. Looks like a tie, one of each. And yeah, it's Liam to get us going, so we'll start timer. And whilst I think about it, let's do some betting, shall we? Oh, what's that gone? Let's get you back up. Oof, Merle is wasting no time. Betting. There we go. Close betting. Start some betting. There we go. So exclamation mark bet, and then either 1 or 2. 1 for left, 2 for right, and how much? We'll just type all. Nice and easy. Get some betting going. A little bit of positional play. Finn's going to look to sort of move towards the outside there. Maybe a bit of a distraction for Fen. Very brave one forward from the Mandalorian there. Yeah, Bitchy Bumbo, people playing for fun because I couldn't get any NCX players to actually want to play on stream early. So, I mean, we had a game lined up for 6 o'clock, but due to work commitments, that sort of fell through. But evening, Nikki. Hope you're well. Enjoyed your trip to London. Pictures look great. Barrel from Zori. That's stressful. Yes. Yeah. Just get the stress of that barrel. Yeah, so a fairly cagey start considering it was a fun game of X-Wing. Yeah, no refunds if you bet on Liam. And Poe just turning in slightly. So what's he doing? Is he doing a So you can do a black one. After you boost, lose 1 charge. After you slam. If this upgrade is inactive, you cannot perform slam. So seems like a bit of an early punt, but it's not terrible. Yeah, new toys are always good. I really should have taken some new scum this week, but I bottled it and... Oh, cool. So he did a hard 3 turn with Poe, and then when he slams, he has to go 1 speed faster. So he's done a 4 forwards. Cool, that's turn 1 done. Evening, Chris. Hope you too enjoyed London and it all went well. So, usual sort of scramble, I guess, where both side objectives look to be fairly easy to grab. I guess Merle could take the centre, but Cad is poised to be able to take it back. And if Merle goes in, is the Mandalorian, Cad Bane, Guri, are they all going to give Merle a bit of an issue? What's Guri? Might have to be careful if she goes straight there. May not quite fit in. Ah, Lou getting modded. All those caps. But yeah, if you hang around, the game after this is Teddy versus Coratan. So that is an NCX Draft League game. That is Meatbags versus Headhunters, I believe. So that should be a good game. Not quite sure what the score is in their series at the moment. The Glorious Order 66 are 3-1 up versus KDB. So hoping, I think Marcel possibly plays tonight. Might play tomorrow, so we'll see. Might get ourselves a nice early round win, which would be good. Just waiting to see. We got dice set. Okay, going into turn 2. You know, I've not even probably moved the turn track one, have I? Okay, so that's fine. We're on turn 2. Epyonic is first player. So we saw a charge of. Black 1 charge has gone already. So Merle has gone towards the centre. I think he did claim the centre by its things. You know, if you're shooting Merle, you're not shooting your other ships, so it's not terrible. So and he can claim boost, couldn't he? Yeah, so claim Finn's taking the focus. Mining Guild going to take their objective. Again, you don't really care if the Mining Guild takes some flak. Oh, Cad does a little one bank in. Has bullseye into Merle. Does mean Cad is -1 agility, so not sure if he'll pay for that. Maybe Poe can come in. Just gonna take a focus, possibly. Yeah. So ZZ's grabbed her objective. So potentially giving Epyonic a 2-1 lead on objectives. Zori clears the stress. Could look for a target lock. Not sure you get... No, it won't quite get Cad, but does get the Mining Guild. We'll see if Poe can maybe give Zori a focus action. Guri comes in. Gets a target lock on Merle. Is that linked action? What did you just do there? Oh, he did get rid of the calculator, that's fine. And then Mando. 2 banks in. That's bullseye, so could go for the slam into target lock. You get your CLT. Come on, Liam. I mean, you are -1 agility, I guess, because you have got... yeah, you've got Merle in your bullseye, so maybe you don't want to push too far forward because you're only 2 agility. 1 bank from Poe. Wonder if perhaps focus boost gives Zori a focus. Hey Daryl, how you doing? I'm knackered, I need more coffee. We'll get Liam along for some co-commentary in Game 2 with his all the enthusiasm and all the monster. So, looks like we're just contemplating Poe's actions here. We've definitely got focus, which should give Zori a focus, yep. All depends if you want. Yeah, we are. So we're going to boost Poe in. So that was a 2 bank boost with Poe, which is the primed overdrive. Whilst you perform red boost, barrel roll, or slam actions, you must use template 1 speed higher if able, then gain 1 strain token to remove 1 stress. So he hasn't taken the strain. So we'll just remain stressed, which I think is probably the right decision in this particular position. Looks like everything is at range 3, unfortunately, so could go for the mining guild, I guess, because then you have got probably 2 other shots. Either that or going into CAD. Okay, yeah, so CAD's is range 3, but in Merle's bullseye. 3 hits out of hand. CAD is going to lose both shields. Fen range 3 shot into Poe. Spins the focus, gets 2. Poe will probably spend the focus in return. Yeah, takes no damage. So Daniel's 5's next. Range 3 from Zori into ZZ into the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian's -1 agility again because of Merle. So what other abilities can you use here on ZZ? While you perform if you're not in the defender's firing heart, the defender rolls 1 fewer defense dice. So you don't get the precision hollow targeter. Hit eyeball. No mods, and Mando gets an evade. And then ZZ takes a token with her action. So Zori is obstructed range 3 into Mining Guild. Is firing a plasma torpedo. Spends a lock and gets 2 hits and a crit. You can see some evades here. Oh my word. Big whiff. Big whiff in the chat. Mining, I was about to say that plasma torpedo is a bit of a waste into the Mining Guild, but yeah, when the Mining Guild just can't roll evades and just pops. Yeah, that's how you start things off. But here come the Scum 5s in reply. They're didn't see who he was shooting with. Okay, so you're going to shoot Mandalorian first. So he gets 2. He gets to roll 2 and add an eyeball because of CLT. Oh, Liam, you should have had the eyeball first. So you could have. Well, you can still spend A4, so that's not terrible. So he gets 2 hits. Mel gets 2 evades. So what you could do is, the way you do mods is you could add the eyeball from CLT and then re-roll it if you wanted to. But not a great roll. But Guri range 3 gets 2 and a crit into Mel. Oh, I can see an evade, 2 evades. Wow. Big dice here. Mel just takes a single shield. Oh, they forgot Ferrosphere paints. Seems like a missed trigger, unfortunately. Oh, thank you very much for... Is that a sub? Thank you very much, Tim Fett. So what was that? Merle took a shield, wasn't it? I'm getting all confused. So 3 hits from... Oh my word, 3 evades. Mel Cobbin, hero of the resistance. You don't need anybody else. Just take him. Wow. Yeah, well, 2-1 then. On objectives, going to turn 3. Don't know why the Twitch sub popped up there. I'm still... Streamlabs are still being a bit funny because you should have got the... should have got the other one, really. I don't know why. Subs. So, you should get that dude. So why is that not working? Gifts. Is it because it's a resub, not a sub? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, you are. Let's subs. So. Can I easily change this to what it should be? The answer is no. So that's why that one's not working. Okay, so if we disable resubs, save that for a second and see if it just comes in as a sub. If somebody else wants to resub to test it, feel free, but bloody Streamlabs messing with me. Okie doke, back to some X-Wing, shall we see? So yeah, we are still going to be doing alt art giveaways, so I can't quite remember how far off we are for the moment. Let's have a see where we are. So what's that say? Does that say 45? 45, so we're 15 subs away from the next alt art giveaway, which I got some swag from 312. So let's try and show off. So I got my 312 league. I don't know if I can really show that off, but yeah, we might do the autofocus. But got my dial cover, got a Cad Bane, some other things from Nick Sperry. So thank you very much. Let's head back to the table. Yeah, when we break, when we get to 60, we'll be doing another giveaway. Transition that, come back there. Yeah, like, paid subs, I'm not fussed. Like, don't feel you have to do paid subs. If you got your primes, that's always appreciated. There is a donation tab if you want to do that instead. So I just got my latest payout from Twitch. I think, broadly speaking, I get about 25% of whatever you put in, really. So if your sub costs £5 or $5, I probably see about $1.25. So donations do send streamers a much bigger cut. The Prime subs are fine because that's essentially free money at the end of the day, isn't it? Because free real estate, as they say. But yeah, I think donations are certainly a better way to support your favourite streamers, and I'm obviously looking to get offer. We got a slam from the Mandalorian. What's he doing now? Yeah, so like Prime subs are great if you've got them. Don't feel you have to do paid subs or gift subs. You know, any support is always appreciated. But yeah, it's just I'm just doing this for a bit of fun, really. So this is a friendly bump. So Guri has been blocked by CAD, but Guri should still get her focus. Just going to wait and see if he rolls for some damage. No consequences. That's all good. Yeah, I don't think Twitch is kind of what it used to be from perhaps a supportive platform. I don't make a living from this. I have a very well-paying job with the NHS, so very stressful, well-paying job. But yeah, I am there doing all the medical gases that you can imagine. Let's see, where do we want to chuck a plasma torpedo this time? Probably Guri, yeah. And she has 3 agility, so she could shrug off the damage, much like we just saw Merle do. He's going to take Cad Bane, so we'll see what Poe's done. Has Poe just done like a 1 forwards or 1 bank maybe? Oh, Fenn's coming in. You're going to see a focus boost. He's got Fearless, so he kind of has to do it, doesn't he? He has to leverage that boost. So yeah, straight boost. Poe is not blocked. Not sure you can do much about that though. That might. I mean, I suppose you didn't bump into Fenn anyway. You're not. Could focus barrel roll left, couldn't he? As he gets us too hard. Yeah, he does it 1 speed fast, doesn't he? If it's a red barrel roll. But yeah, spare charge. No, it's gonna go focus lock. We appreciate the choosing of violence. You know, it is always appreciated. So it's looking like a bit of a scrum in the centre here. So Guri's going to take her focus at the start of the engagement phase. So who is your target? You're just going to shoot everything into Poe? You could go into Zori here, but okay, he's going to go into Zori. I mean, he's got Mandalorian target lock as well, but the Mandalorian can't shoot. I mean, you've got a good chance of taking Poe off because you've got 3 shots into him. So Fenn is going to get 3 and a crit into Zori. Zori does get an evade. Daniel's dice are still being pretty solid. So Zori's going to take 3 shields. I suspect this is into Guri, so it's like 2 and a crit. Probably spend the focus. Considering Fenn's not shot you. Oh, he's -1 agility as well. No, he's not -1 agility, I don't think. Was he shooting Cad? He might have been shooting Cad because he's got 2 agility there. So he is spending the focus. Cad is going to take 2 hits and a crit. The crit is structural damage. Good job you're not in Merle's bullseye there, but that's going to make for a bad day because now we've got a plasma torpedo coming in. So no shot from Mando. Guri's going to take range 1 into Poe. And you could initiative kill Cad as well, because Cad's only a 4. Could spend the focus. Just going to leave it hit crit. And Poe will take a shield. Do you shoot ZZ first? I mean, I guess that's probably a range 2 shot. I think you probably shoot Zori. He's going to fire the second plasma torpedo. So, if we get the full string, Cad is dead. No focus. I think forgot to copy Poe's focus action. Just rerolls into hit crit. And yes, that's a very dead Cad Bane. But Liam's glad he went on to Scum. So Daniel had submitted a Scum list first for this game. But then Liam wanted to take Scum, so Daniel swapped on to Resistance. So ZZ now gets range 1 into Guri, and I think is -1 agility because of precision hollow targeting. Gets 2 hits and Guri blanks out, so that's a shield and 1 on Guri. Quite like that sort of pseudo outmaneuver actually, that's quite nice on ZZ. Merle, probably just the range 0 looks like, into Guri. 1 crit. And we got plenty of evades there, so we're all good, but that is unfortunately, for Liam at least, still 2-1 on objectives. And that makes it 10 plays 2, going to turn 4. Yeah, it's looking pretty one-sided at the moment, so really needs Fen to go and punch somebody, but Mando's about to get behind the Resistance as well, so we'll see how that works out for them. Looks like we are over 55 sign-ups now for the European System Open, or the Continental System Open in Belgium, with at least 13 teams. I reckon we'll be close to about 18 to 20 5-player teams at the end of August. So !WTC will bring up all the details about Belgium. We'll take you to the website, take you with all the details. Yeah, ! Welsh. I think that is the other one. That brings up the Welsh System Open, which will be the first XWA System Open. Hopefully will be the first taste of XWA System Open prize kits. Get to see some of these awesome standard loadouts in the prize support. Here we go. Road for turn 4. And Daniel remains first player. Ooh, 3 salute for Merle. Does go through the rock. A little bit awkward for getting him back in as well next turn, but only loses his second shield. One back from Finn, going for the claim. Yeah. That could be a problem on objectives now. And with losing 2 ships, Liam's not really in a position to disengage a ship to go and take this bottom objective, so that's probably going to be Daniel's for the rest of the game. 1 forward from Zori is just an enemy bump, so takes a red focus. He's not done a stress. So red focus for the bump focus there. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Is that the Talon from... Oh, no, Advanced Sensors, isn't it? Advanced Sensors, barrel roll, and then the hard one turn from Guri. It's nice, I like that. Does block Poe. Poe. This gets the red focus. Fen 2 straight. Oh, Fen's going to claim the centre. Guess he does get the extra agility against Zori if Zori does want to shoot that way. So into the engagement phase, I think Liam's for... Yeah, Liam had almost... Oh, well, probably Daniel rushed a little bit there, but yeah, Liam gets the focus with Guri. Wow, that's 2 damage into Guri at range 0. I think Liam, is fair to say his dice have been pretty horrible in this game. And that's not an excuse by any means. No shot for Zizi. Zori has Guri range 1. Probably go for the kill shot into Guri. Oh my word. 3 hits with the focus spend. We need 3 paint from Guri here. Come on, Liam. Channel it. Channel your rage. Oh, that's not enough. Guri goes down. So, let's see how good the new Mandalorian really is. So, Guri can go away. Does get to shoot. Going to shoot Merle, who's been an utter pain in the backside for Billy in this game. Well, now you can spend your focus and get 2 hits and crit. And, yep, does pop Merle. So, at least he gets a little bit of consolation there. And does get a ship off the board. All because Merle went through the rock as well. 2 hits on the Mandalorian. Gets a reroll the lock. 3 hits into Zori, who blanks out. So Zori is actually into hull now as well. So not all terrible, but it's not looking great for Liam. 15, 17, 5. Wow. So yeah, 2 for Daniel, 1 for Liam. Yep, 17 plays 6. Yeah, 17 plays 6, and I mean, do you have to do a Talon with Fen? I don't think he does play. I don't think he plays much part otherwise. You can't afford to be 3 objectives down. So Daniel needs. If Daniel can take that second objective with Poe, he might be able to win the game here. May all come down to road roll. He has got Femral left, but Fen's not in a great place. Like, I mean, do you just have to do the hard 2 with Fen? Because I think you need to make yourself available to be able to claim that centre back, because, yeah. So what's he saying? This has... Yes. Well, you'll have to watch the stream back to find out what he did wrong. Personally, not a lot. It's just dice, isn't it? And it is a dice game, ultimately. So Liam, insult to injury, is first player, and that potentially is GG at that point, because Yeah, if Daniel claims the centre objective, that's it. But we have got another game for you. It is currently 55 minutes away. So we may have to take a little interlude. Hey Greg, how you doing? What's that? Crit. So Mando does take some friendly damage. One bank from Zori. Again, I know, because Zori was stressed, so he couldn't have copied that action. Okay, so we're going to take a focus. R2 from Fen, so you have to take the claim. Oh, no, because Liam's already got the objective. Yep. So it's only if he went second. So Poe claims, GG. Or is Daniel going to be sporting and one more turn? One more turn. One more turn. No. He's going for blood. Epyonic says, nah, I've had enough of this, Liam. Because he could have been cheeky. He could have done a focus and then barrel rolled to the right. Two secs. I think we can all agree that you've won here. Because you hold three objectives. If you wanted to play on for one more turn, why don't you do the focus and red barrel roll?
Okay, let's do that. So unclaim that one.
Or Liam claim it. It prolongs Liam's pain for an extra turn, which I'm sure the audience will appreciate.
That's true. I just wasn't sure if it was going to fit.
Oh, it fits, and then that's how you can go and punch Fen in the face. Excellent, thank you. There you go. A little streamer interference then, just so we get an extra turn in the game. I don't think that's going to affect anyone's bet, so don't worry too much. So he has. So how's that work? Then was that taking a? Why does he take a defeat after you perform a barrel? Gain a deplete. Alright, so he gets depleted after he barrel rolls. But he does get 3 hits, and looks like Fen's taking 1. Alright, so it wasn't as big a shot as it could have been, but no shot from Fen anyway. So Mando's just got to keep working on Zori. 2 crits from Mando. One evade takes a crit. Blinded pilot. Okay, that is useful on the Y-wing. Two hits from Zori, who needs mods. Mando takes another shield. ZZ can shoot out the back, range 3. And it'll be -1 agility because of the targeting doodah. 1 crit, no advanced optics on this ZZ. And 2 evades. We're all fine. Thanks for asking. Shouldn't Mando have added a result as well? When you perform attack, if you're in the front of range to 1. He wasn't in the front of, yeah. So Finn gets 2. It's 1 damage into Mandalorian. So 2, 1. So this is it. It's definitely GG this turn now. no amount of streamer interference is going to push this. What's he saying there? I couldn't have. I could have urinated him, but no. Let's just next minute. You will pay for this. Okay. I mean, really, I'm just hoping that Liam can kill another ship here, so we'll just see what happens. Like, Fen, hard 2 to the left, go and punch something. Like, Zori should really be worried. Mando, hopefully, can turn in. Liam is first player, though, isn't he? So that might mean, yeah, Mando gets blocked. Zori turns around. There's a massive amount he can do. So, okay. It's being cheeky as well. He's going for a boost. And blocks Fen. And Poe is also blocked. It's red focus. So can Fen kill a Y-Wing at range 0 and not die at range 0 to Poe? That's the wrong colour of dice, Liam. Try get some red ones. You might find some more hits and crits on those. Yeah. That's better. Oh, my word. Nothing doing. You can't even kill Zori. Poe range 0, gets 1. Fen gets an evade. All's fine. Yep, just going through the motions now. And yeah, all good. So final shot from ZZ. Spends for hit crit. Don't do it, Fen. No, Fen's fine. Yeah, and then it'll be 2-1. Single crit from Mandalorian is fine. All those range 0 shots, nothing happened. Well, your mics are live, so please do not swear profusely.
Looks fucking miserable.
Yeah, I mean, Dice 8, they're going to be a bit of a pain. I mean, you both, I don't think positionally you did anything wrong, Liam. What's it say? So, 6 point, 6 point swim roughly, isn't it? But yeah, like generally, reds and greens were good, but but it's going to happen in some games, and it is just unfortunate. Like I think Merle was an absolute beast at the start.
Merle just tanking it, right?
Yeah, just all those evades kept Merle alive, soaked up all that damage or potential damage, and then in reply, like Cad melted, Guri melted. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, the Mining Guild. I was like, it seems a bit of a waste firing a plasma torpedo at a obstructed Mining Guild, and then he just one-shot him. I was like, all right, maybe not.
Right. It's very low odds that even happens. So you don't bank on that, but you maybe you'll do damage. Maybe you just make a runner want to run away. I was expecting the one shot thing.
When Gary died, I expected to take 1 damage card from all that.
Yeah.
Like with the range 0, a focus.
Mm-hmm.
So that was frustrating. They ended up losing Guri. Losing the Mining Guild was frustrating as well because if the mining guild survives, it does a 3 hard and barrel rolls in front of everything, so it slows Zori in. Yeah, there's nothing I really could have done to stop that. Like, even if the dice stats, it was quite close. Well, 6 isn't big. You can play around that. It was just the dice spikes.
Yeah,
And it's badly for me.
Well, I think if we checked it halfway through the game, it would have been a bigger swing towards Daniel then. But then it kind of, I wouldn't say, well, it kind of evened out towards the end of the game. Like you rolled lots of evades in that last turn with Fen, but it was all range 0 shots, so you didn't need all those evades at the end.
And the game was dead then already, so...
No, absolutely. And that's it. Sometimes the dice may not seem... Like, the dice stats don't tell the full story. And it is that that first engagement or two where the dice were swinging big away from you is where you then lost 2 ships, you're on the back foot, you're down on objectives in scramble, and it's just such an uphill battle that even if the dice swings back your way, you know, the damage has been done by that point, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I was expecting mana to come this vector versus down the middle there. Like, don't get me wrong, you had 3 shots lined up on Merle. Merle should have died, but I was expecting this way just to get that outmaneuver turned on as well.
Yeah, so sometimes if the ability's there, it's a bad thing to use. I mean, getting 3 shots on Merle could have potentially removed Merle, which was the aim. To do a shield was disappointing, but if I can remove a ship, that's good for me, and Merle's a pain.
Yeah.
So if I remove Merle, I'm golden. And then I can kind of bring things elsewhere, but because Merle was still alive and not trying to stay alive, it was quite healthy at that point. He was able to just get in the way, and I had to consider wearing B at every opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, like you could have done the slam target lock, but then I was worried about taking too many shots when you're in Merle's bullseye, and it was probably a good thing you didn't, because obviously Merle survived. But maybe that extra punch from the maybe range 1 shot from Mandalorian.
Range 1 CLC, yep.
Yeah, maybe would have just pushed a bit more damage in, but the way it went, actually, you probably would have taken more damage on Mandalorian in return. So
I would have, yeah, because I don't because the other dice remain the same. I only do 1 extra damage.
Well, you get 1 less agility versus ZZ shot because you go from range 3 to range 2. Probably potentially the same from Merle into Mandalorian. I don't know, but it was cool to see some of the new stuff. Like I think Poe seems good, but I think balanced. I don't think he's overpowering. I like, so I didn't realise you got depleted for that barrel roll. But
yeah, it's okay.
But no, but it's like it's a good ability, the primed overdrive thrusters, and then they built in a little bit of a cost to doing it.
Right.
But yeah, if you did get it into the bullseye, you can then remove that deplete token. But I think you were just out.
Out, right?
Yeah, there's some really.
No, it was stressed too much to do BB-8 stuff, and where I was disarmed, there was no point in let me do a BB-8 charge to shed it, because it didn't make any sense there.
Yeah, and then
but I needed to get Poe in the fight there, that's for sure.
And I did like ZZ's precision hollow targeter. You got a bit of use out of that. That was nice to see.
I didn't even realize it for the cause. I don't know if it would have triggered it.
Defend or perform attack, you may spend 1 not lock blank result to choose a friendly strain or depleted ship at 1 to 2. Probably not. Like, there might have been a time when maybe you could have done some synergy with Poe, but chances are most of the shots were coming in at 5, so Poe's already gone past the point of losing the deplete.
Right.
So probably not a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth noticing, even though the dice told the story, Daniel did very little wrong.
No,
he put himself in the position to monopolise on the dice, so fair play to him.
Yeah, and as I say, I think you both flew it well. You've both flown. I mean, certainly, I'm not sure how much practice Daniel's had with the new resistance stuff, but I know, Liam, you've done a bit of the play testing, but it is newer stuff, so it is remembering how stuff works and some of the triggers. But And that's it. Like sometimes you just kind of miss out, don't you? On if you just fall behind a bit. And yeah, it happens, Liam. And thanks for playing both. Well played.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, well played, Daniel. Just absolutely butchering Liam on stream. The audience appreciated it. So I think one of the comments was something like, Tim just casually throwing a toaster in Liam's tub. Nothing to see here. When I came in and got you to take back the claim, because I'm just like, no, we know you've won. Go on,
one more turn.
we've got time to kill before the 9 o'clock game, so let's do some more. So I think people appreciate that. But
I'm going to get some cyanide in your next letter.
Right, cheers both for playing. I'm going to have a little break, or put the stream onto a break, and then we can get ready for our next game, which will be in about 40 minutes. So yeah, thanks both for playing.
Oh, your pint mates.
Do you just want us to play again? It'll go that quickly. Then, I'm guessing.
No, your dice were just getting good, so let's not do that. Let's keep it where it is.
Let me return the favour.
We might owe you a pint. It's fine. Cheers, man.
Right, cheers, guys.
I hope turkey is unbearably horrible for you.
There we go. Let's leave them to their loving chat. So what we'll do is we will go to the holding screen. I need to pay out some bets. So we'll do that now. What are we doing? Did say the Polish stream was going live. So a quick check. Saying was Piotr was going live. Unless I'm not following him, I guess. Seems to think he's going live. That's fine. Well, we'll leave that as it is. Let's pay out the bets. So, pick winner. Complete. So, one person bet on Epyonic to win. So, congratulations. My mic is still alive, isn't it? Cool. Right. So, we've probably got about 30-40 minutes till the next game. So, feel free to chat amongst yourselves. I will... we can reset the table, can't we? Let's do that now. Just the hold music. Hold music is playing. So yeah, that was nice to see some of the new stuff being used. I think I've got one of the lists for later. Make sure we get Corotan's list as well. Probably gonna get myself another drink at this point, I think. I think Liam said he's going to come back and join me anyway, so we should have that bit of commentary. Let's get Teddy's list in. Another resistance. Ooh. At least one new ship. So we'll stop that, reset the game. Fine. Okay, so whilst we're waiting for players, we could look at some of the new content, I guess. Are there any ships that people have been flying? Anything a bit different than maybe the big names that you expect? Have we got any use out of any of the lower sort of lesser seen ships, I guess? Generic TIE fighters, or the Theta squadrons, I guess. Need an auto promoter as well, don't we?
I'm here, Tim.
How are we doing? You recovered? I just realised I replied to you, but I was muted in Discord.
Yeah, that's fair. I saw you speak on the Twitch stream.
Well, this is it. I thought we could chat about maybe some of the other ships and stuff, but like the table's up, same password and stuff as last time.
Is it a fresh table? I don't think I can deal with that table again, man.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
I've reloaded. Don't you worry. So yeah, new Boba. So I've heard some good things about new Boba, but then I have also heard that he dies quite easily. But that doesn't surprise me too much because I tend to fly fire sprays like potatoes.
Like, he does die easily, but at the same time, he just gives certain ships a problem. Like, yeah, you can't shoot anyone but me, but also in a position where you can't shoot me, so...
Yeah, it's a bit like Dengar, isn't it? You can take the shot, but then Dengar's going to shoot you, and it's going to hurt. So sometimes you think, well, actually, I just won't shoot you and see what happens. Okay, so... Of course, the Boba's going to be the last card, isn't it? Yeah. So, Boba, same sort of stats as you expect from a fire spray. 3 red front and back, 2 agility, 6 hull, 4 shields. After another friendly ship defends, if you have a lock on the attacker, you may perform a bonus attack against the attacker. And that kind of works around all his abilities and shenanigans. So he's got the boost into red lock. He's got Fennec Shand, which is while you defend or perform an attack, if you have a lock on the enemy ship, they roll 1 fewer die. So that ship that you have locked, that you would get a bonus attack against, it's at 1 agility. And then while you perform a target lock action, you may spend 1 charge to ignore range restrictions. And after you fully execute an advanced maneuver, if there's an enemy ship range 1 to 2 in your front sight, you may spend 1 charge to acquire a lock on that ship. So basically allowing you to talon roll and still take a lock is really strong. But doesn't have that force mod, and doesn't have any re-rolls bar the target locks. So he has his limits, but I think that's what we kind of see from a lot of these new ships from XWA, is that they're good but not necessarily like autoplay like broken.
No, they're flawed.
Yeah. What's the next one that's been called out in chat? So if you see Zeta 5 across from you, kill it first. From Zeta 5. Zeta 5, that one at the back. So it's a TIE FO. Pilot skill 2. Normal stats. While you perform an attack, if you are not shielded and the defender's initiative is higher than yours, add an eyeball result. And it does have determination as well. So against anything of 3 initiative and higher, when you're unshielded, you could have 5 red dice. And then while attacking, you may spend a focus result at the end of the neutralized result. So if you do, after the attacker is resolved, the defender gains a strain token. And while you perform an attack, you may choose another friendly ship at 0 to 1 of the defender. If you do, that ship gains a strain token, and you may re-roll a blank result. Yeah, I mean, that's all really solid, and take a focus, add some focus results, re-roll a blank. So yeah, I can see that being a pretty big hit. And he's got pattern analyzer as well. So after he does a red maneuver, so sloop or K-turn. Yeah, that is a big hit. Is there anything else in FO apart from Kylo that you've been liking? Because I think we've seen Kylo a bit, and he does look pretty solid.
At Theta 3. So at the start of the engagement, well, it's a TIE SF first. So it's got the standard attack line, stat line. And then at the start of the engagement phase, if you have no green tokens, you may spend 1 charge to gain an evade token. He's then got the heavy weapons turret, so after you perform an attack, after you perform an action, you may perform a white rotate action. You can only rotate your turret arc to your front and back. You must have the front arc requirement. You must treat the front arc requirement of your equipped missile as the turret. So that, like his main ability, works well with passive sensors, because you'll take your passive sensors action, and then when you hit your actual if at the start of the engagement phase, you won't have a green token, so you then get an evade, keeps you alive a bit more. You've got Seeker missiles, so spend 1 charge during the modify attack dice step. You may spend up to 2 additional charges. Change 1 eyeball result to a hit result for each charge spent in that way. His stat line, so his action bar, which is quite important here, is focus, evade, target lock, barrel roll, and then has a reload into white target lock.
Yep.
Then we look at the last upgrade that he's got. After you gain a disarm token, gain 1 calculate token. While you have exactly 1 disarm token, you can still perform front arc primary attacks.
Yep, that's good. Yeah, very solid. I think. Yeah. So you say you take the evade, start the engagement phase, and your actions passive sensors. So when passive sensors goes off when you go to engage, and it allows you to take a calculate or a target lock, and just move your hand a second. And then after you've done your passive sensors, you can then do the rotate. And
but you can do 3 actions in 1 turn with this, because you reload, target lock,
do more than that,
and then rotate.
Target lock. So reload, target lock, rotate, get an invade token at the start of the engagement phase.
Yes.
And then when
you
gain
a disarm,
you get a calculate.
You get a calculate token, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Very solid SF, and it's also a bit of a different SF as well. It's a bit more, I guess, like a Hughes. It's not so much the Special Forces gunner type build. It is very much more munitions and sort of target lock build.
Yeah, it's one of these ones that it doesn't look like a lot, but when you actually start to try and remove it, it's a lot sturdier than you think.
Yeah, no, solid ship. And then I think that passive sensors is really good because, he's initiative 3, so you could use the passive sensors in the action phase, and then when you come to engage, you do your calculate or target lock action, and then you can rotate. So it does give you some options if they perhaps move behind you.
Yeah.
Does look interesting. Evening, Yanis. So unfortunately, Liam's game ended prematurely, shall we say. We got about 15 minutes before Teddy and Corentin turn up, so yeah, we should be about 15 minutes or so away. It was only a fun game.
I need to look at Scorch as well.
Scorch. It's fairly similar to the old one, isn't it?
The subject.
While you perform a primary attack, if you're not stressed, gain a stress to add a red dice. So that's pretty much the same as usual ability. Merciless. After you perform an attack, you may choose a friendly at 0 to 1 with the defender. If you do, that ship gains a strain token and you reroll blank. Does have determination, does have fanatical. So yeah, I think that also works pretty well. Threat sensors. While you defend, if you're not stressed, you may reroll an eyeball result. So potentially allowing you to keep that focus token for the combat phase.
Yeah, and it kind of just gives you that reroll from higher initiative ships.
Sounds good. So we've got Corentin's listing. Not too unsurprising. Also, yeah, I've got both lists, so I can probably say what it is now. It's very similar to his STO list. Teddy is bringing a resistance list with we have some Stromboli or Stromaroni, whatever he's called. I think it was Greg that possibly started calling him Stromboli, and it's just stuck now.
We are missing some ships here.
There's some down there as well, but there's possibly something under there.
Hang on.
Yeah, there's loads there. That's where they're hiding, Liam.
Found them.
Hiding in
Yeah,
plain sight.
I think I will start looking at some of these Zias as well.
I think that's always the way, isn't it? Like, there is some secret sauce in. I keep wanting to refer to them as generics, but they're not generics. They're just like. I mean, I suppose they are.
Well, they're just named generics, aren't they?
Yeah. But yeah, like the FO TIE fighters and SFs. I mean, certainly the TIE fighters have always featured. Yeah. Is there a new Hughes as well? Yeah, there is. Okay, we'll see you do then. So another TIE SF. Start the engagement phase. You may acquire a lock on an object at range 1 to 3 that has a friendly lock. If you do, break a friendly lock on that object. So essentially, you're stealing a lock, aren't you?
Who's that on? Sorry, Amiga?
No, Hughes.
Oh, Hughes, yeah. So basically, he cancels a friendly lock and then replaces it with his own.
Yeah. Determination, concussion missiles. Same first order ordnance attack as well.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. I mean, all of them are just pretty solid. There's nothing here that I'm looking at going, that's an auto-include.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
I mean, my favourite out of all of these is Kylo. But I think that's to be expected. I don't think I'd ever put Thanison on the table.
Let's just see. Interference array. After you coordinate a ship, you may spend 1 charge. If you do, assign a jam token to an enemy ship at 0 to 1 of the coordinated ship. That's not terrible. General Hux. While you perform a white coordinate action, if you choose friendly TIE FO or TIE SF, you may treat the action as red. If you do, coordinate up to 2 additional friendly TIE FO or TIE SFs. And each ship you coordinate must perform the same action treated as red. I mean, that's possibly useful with some of the new theaters, and you can also get the jams off that as well. Maybe jam a couple of ships. So you jam 2 things a game, but do have advanced sense line as well.
Yeah. I mean, so he can kind of slow roll his way in. It'd be interesting to see how it works in the long run, and it's nice to get that interference array working. It's just whether you can fit enough in a list with him in it to get the most out of it, knowing that you're only going to get 2, maybe 3 shots into something.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I need to build a first order list.
Well, that's it. I mean, the TIE fighters, the majority of them are like 3 points, aren't they? Or there's some 4 pointers in there.
I think. Let's have a look. I need to remove all of my YASB tabs so the next time I load it up, it defaults to XWA. But if we look at FO, long shot is 3 points, Omega 2 is 3 points, Zeta 5 is 3 points, Scorch is 4. Yeah, so most of them are 3 points, to be fair. Apart from Midnight and Scorch. And obviously you can drop DT in there.
Yeah, no, I think it's something that perhaps I need to have a look at. But I guess I'm kind of locked into Scum now for the next couple of months because obviously NCX. I'll be playing Scum for the Glorious Order 66. I did botlet this week. I still took my Sith Taker open list or my the iteration of my Sith Taker open list since obviously points changes.
So, how did you get on?
Oh, one. Yeah, no, it was a tough game. It was a very well, much like we just saw your game. I played David Hammond from Mando's, and yeah, dice was certainly not on his side, which obviously I felt terrible for him, but it was a team game, so.
The rest of his team can feel bad for him.
Well, we're 3-1 up, so hopefully Marcel, I think, is playing tonight. Might be able to get us over the line, which would be awesome. Did you get into a team for NCX?
Yeah, I'm on the Firebirds. You watched my game last week where I started off really well and then lost.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine, you know. Someone needs to, you know, keep those Firebirds level.
I wish it wasn't me. I am starting to realise that when it comes to Scramble, it's probably my worst scenario.
It's a tough one because you do have to be really careful. It was tough in the game that we've just streamed because when you lose the ship count, not only are you then giving up actions to Scramble, but because you've got less ships, you really need those ships to be killing, you know, the opposing ships. Like potentially Mando, I guess, could give up actions because he has got force, you know, to help with some modifiers for both offense and defense. But that's it. Like Fen having to claim suddenly doesn't get to do a focus.
Yeah. I mean, it's the one ship it didn't really affect. It would have been nice to have a focus on that. Let me just clear out blue on this. On the modified type, because I just survived on one hull.
Yeah.
But alas, it was not meant to be. With this center objective, can you just disable the line on it?
Don't do it now. Do it once they've set up. because otherwise if you disable lines then... you can probably disable and enable it, but I leave it until they've set up and then do it.
Oh, okay.
Just in case. We could try it. So if I disable and enable, that should work. Although if it breaks, it'll be your fault.
Yeah, that's fine.
If in doubt, blame Liam. So yeah, got both players' lists, so I've said obviously he can spawn in if he wants. Well, we're less than 10 minutes away now. It's all good. So this is Koratan is playing on the other side than I'd set up for him. Swap them over. What faction was it? First Order, was it? Or were you paying for NCX?
First Order, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I seem to remember like Kylo did fairly well for you, but unfortunately I think some other bits didn't do as well, did they? And it's just then it's a lot of work then for Kylo to sort of carry.
Yeah. The issue in that game was I had to be very careful with what I was doing with Von Reg because Django was there. And he was like the perfect tech piece because he can one-shot Von Reg and I can just scratch the paint in a normal trade.
You've seen the charge tokens that Corentin's got.
Let's have a look.
Le Baguettes. Are we Le Baguettes? Alright, so you've got Swarm Tactics Marek. I think that's... Is this Taker open list, isn't it? Because he's got Scimitar 1.
Bubble seemed to... Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, is it? Didn't he have some normal TIE fighters in that?
Maybe. I seem to think it looks like it. So we've got Battle of Endor, Sinterfell. We've seen a lot of him. We know what he does, but very solid piece. I quite enjoyed flying him when I got to use him. Ubal. So after a friendly ship at 0-2 defends, if it is dealt damage card, you can perform a bonus attack against the attacker. It does have sync laser cannons, so tends to be fairly reliable. Hasn't taken fire control system, as disciplined instead. Marek still Swarm Tactics Ruthless. So Marek can be quite solid as well. And always shooting at 5. Because Marek, whenever you do crits, you draw 3 and then gets to pick 1. So that could be quite nasty. And then Scimitar 1 is Battle over Endor Bomber. After a friendly ship at 0-3 performs an attack, you may spend a charge to acquire lock on the defender. So essentially do a focus in the perform action step. Get swarmed up to 5. Then Sunter or Ubal probably shoots. Get Scimitar 1 a lock. And yeah. Torpedoes away. And then we got Magnetolvent, who is everyone's favourite coordinating TIE fighter at the moment. It's quite solid. Yeah, so they need to roll for their scenarios. Oh, my back. Oh.
You getting old?
I've been old for a while, Liam, but no. My new job, I do a lot more sitting down, so I'm trying to, every hour or two, get up from my desk, go for a walk, stretch my back, do stuff. So, obviously, yeah, sitting down, streaming has the same effect. He hasn't played this list since the STO final. Oof. Hopefully, hopefully he'll be back to winning ways with it then. Just waiting for Teddy, and we can get going. Yeah, so we can get rid of that list, get rid of that list. So Teddy is going to be bringing was it HOH? Is that Heralds of Hope or something?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so that Poe Dameron. It's Commander Poe, isn't it? Commander Poe Dameron.
Yeah, that'd be Commander Poe if it's Heralds of Hope.
Yeah. So Predator, Heroic, R4, S-Foils, build your own ZZ with Starboard / Heroic, Advanced Optics Iron Missiles, a Stormeroni Stark, who has For the Cause Accelerated Sensor Array, which is why defender will perform their primary attack. If the speed of your real maneuver is 3 to 5, you may reroll 1 die. If your real maneuver is an advanced maneuver, you may reroll 2 dice instead. It's got R5X3, which is a 2-charge droid. Before you activate or engage, you may spend 1 charge to ignore obstacles until the end of this phase. For the Cause, we didn't really see you use last game. It was while you defend or perform an attack, you may spend 1 non-blank result to choose a friendly, strained or depleted ship. Range 1 to 2, that ship removes 1 strain or deplete. He has Chewbacca as well. Composure, Heroic and Leia. With Ray's title. What is he doing? If you're going to do that, Coratan, they've got to be in Baker's dozen, surely.
What, a row of 13?
Yeah. So 8 by 5, so that's 40 loaves of bread.
I've already told Daniel that if he doesn't show any remorse for what's just happened, he's going to have a horrible time in Belgium.
So we'll see. You might not need the RZ2 conversion dial anymore. I think it flips the state say it had been fixed in the latest update. Well, not fixed, but had been created so that he now spawns with the correct dial.
I have no idea.
You are no use to me, Liam.
Thank you. I wasn't trying to be in my defence.
TTS Unified Mod announcements. And just a big thanks to Flipster, Kester, and anybody else involved with obviously keeping the TTS mod updated and going for us. It is very much appreciated. So. So it says the new content's there. We saw the modified Naboo Starfighter, which you fielded last game. New standard loaded pilots of resistance. Okay, well, we'll see. If not, we have got the dial he needs to be able to change him anyway, so should be fine. Let's do that. So that's fine. Epyonic is in chat and says he's terribly sorry. I don't believe him.
No, neither do I. I think he's a scumbag.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer person. I'm just going to talk to the players quickly. I'll be back in a sec.
Sound.
Okie dokie. So, chance engagement was vetoed, and they rolled scramble. So we've just seen a scramble. We'll get to see some more scramble. And looks like Teddy is first player for setup. And it looks like Coratan has opted for all the objectives on one side, which is interesting. I've used that a few times. So I think we've pretty much described all the lists, haven't we? So it was, Teddy's was Commander Poe, which, yeah, we've seen. ZZ with eye missiles. I've seen that popping up a few times. It does seem like a bit of an interesting decision, but we'll see how that works out for him.
Well, I guess she doesn't have to worry about spending the mod, does she?
No.
If she's already got the locks, because she just gets one back.
Yeah, and she's got advanced optics as well, so it does make it a bit more consistent to hit, I guess. So Stormaroni and Chewbacca. So Chewbacca has got engine upgrade. On there? That is on there, yeah. Cool. Well, we've got a few people watching us now, so should we launch some betting? So exclamation mark bet, 1 for left, 2 for right. 1 for the Headhunters, 2 for Meatbags. Let us know who you want to win, or who you think might win.
I want them both to lose.
Let's get this both changed to state 2s and lock. It's a little easier to see on the mat. I've been trying not to use the Starfield maps of the stream as well, just to make it a little bit more colourful. All about the X-Wing aesthetics. I was saying earlier, it's nice to see some more tickets selling for WTC.
Yeah, it's doing well. We're on over 50 players for the singles, which is nice. It's more than tripled the attendance this year than it did last year. And we've got more teams than we had last year as well. So it's a great start.
Yeah, exclamation mark WTC will bring information about the event happening in Belgium. So, yeah, European Continental System Open closing in on 60 players, which will be fantastic. Hopefully I'll be there streaming in person. Although I did realise...
hopefully?
Well, obviously, just all the technical elements and stuff like that. You know, I'm planning to... I will be there. Whether or not I'm streaming is still to be decided.
Thank God.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the sub there, Sam. We did get the proper alert, which is always good. Thanks to the Sif Takers Snapshots podcast for providing all my sound bites. If you really want to hear a good one, you need to donate. So exclamation mark tip and make a donation. And you might get some wise words from Liam. Now,
No
Liam's panicking, like, of all the things you've said on the podcast, what have I put as the tip donation alert?
Can you show me?
No. It's a surprise.
But I'm not listening to the stream.
Cool. Yeah, cheers, buddy. Yeah, as I say, I'm just playing around with a few things. I think the brighter table does tend to make things a bit better. I mean, I've always used the black sides, if that makes sense. The sort of black side panels for the overlay, just to make life a little easier there. But yeah, all being well, I'll be ordering my new laptop soon, and that is purely going to be for in-person streaming and for TTS streaming. So that will be a bit of a beast. I say that now, but you know I'll be downloading some other games onto it, but I'll see what I can do.
Are you going to be doing any more Marvel Snap?
No, I've kind of gone off Marvel Snap. Like, I enjoyed it for a while, but I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus at the moment. Quite enjoying that. I do like my sort of turn-based strategy games. That's
I struggled with that. There was just too much information going on.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm enjoying it. It's a nice sort of fire it up on my lunch break at work. You know, it's a bit of a puzzle to do, which is quite nice. Oh, we got Sean Oakley in chat as well. Best not do any more Alt Art giveaways this evening, because Sean will no doubt win another one. Technically, I've had 2 draws and he's won both. But he very graciously agreed that we should do a redraw. So, Sunter has decided on a bit of a flanking position, but Chewie has got his arc left and right. So, Sunter does have to be a little careful he doesn't get broadsided by the Wookiee. 4 bets to 1 in favour of Coratan at the moment. It's not unsurprising. I mean, he did win the Sith Taker Open in 2024 and was a runner-up in the final in 2025. So, you know, very consistently good player. Also a lovely human being.
A scary human being.
Oh yeah, I mean, absolutely. Anything he says you agree with, because he'll just fold you in half and like dump your body somewhere. But no, he is lovely. Just keep him well stocked in good red wine. And do not threaten to damage his baguettes. But this is week 3 now of NCX. Do we know if any games have been played yet between Meatbags and Headhunters?
I have no idea. Is someone in the chat that can tell us?
I could probably find out. Road rolling for turn 1. And Corentin is first player. Let me have a quick check, because I'm pretty sure I've got it downloaded in my Gmail sheets. Season 7 complete. Week 3. So, no, there doesn't appear to be any games so far, unless any have been played. Greg hasn't quite logged them. Oh, that seems like a very quick manoeuvre from Chewie into the centre of the board. Stomaroni has also gone fairly quickly. T70 with an A-wing dial, see how that works out. Whereas Coratan is kind of just going down this sort of flank. Oh, Zizi's definitely have to think about a barrel roll there, I would imagine. Like, Stomaroni's not great, but he should have a hard one now he's on an A-wing dial. Yeah, I suppose ZZ's hard one does fit. Anything in... Oh, let's not zoom all the way in. Apologies for that. Little... Yeah, Poe's turning away, that's not too unsurprising. Week 3 score reporting. Anything else gone in for this matchup? Oh, Sunter has got a shot. Punishes.
And surely Sunte just barrels away here.
Oof, not without potentially. No. Doing 2 hits so far. Yeah, I was going to ping a shield off Chewie. And he has got the evade, hasn't he? So he might feel brave and just sit there. Yeah, no shots from the 5s. Probably just Chewie. Range 3 into Center Felt. Oh dear. He's got an evade token at least. Don't do it, Center. Oh, Center. Oof. Oof. Spends his charge. What's it called? I forget the name of it.
Blank signature.
Yeah, blank signature. Change an eyeball to an evade result. So rolled an evade. Got an eyeball, 2 blanks. That was the minimum amount that Sunter could afford to roll there to avoid no damage. So, yeah, trying to give us an early scare on stream. But did survive, and we're heading into turn 2. Players can now start scrambling that objective.
I think Chewie just does a 1 forward this turn.
I thought that, but I don't know if you want to make some space. I mean, it's not a terrible place to go, is it? Because Stormeroni, if like Chewie goes 1 forward, Stormeroni could turn left towards centre. I mean, Poe's probably also can point towards centre. Zizi, I'm a little bit more worried about. But this is the kind of thing, though, isn't it? Like, if you kill one of these resistance ships, then Chewie gets a bonus, or gets an action, and then a bonus shot.
Yeah. I really don't like Zizi's positioning here. But, no. Because Poe activates afterwards, so... Oh, no, we can do it during her activation, so she can perform a 1 hard, take a barrel roll, then Poe can spend 2 charges to give her a focus, which she can boost off.
And that second action isn't read for her with Poe's ability. I forget how it works.
No.
No, it is. It is. If you do, that ship may perform a white action, treating it as red. Talking dog there in chat. If you're not trusting your luck on interceptors, what is even the point? Yes. We've all seen that Sunter. Range 3. With a token, everything will be fine. Why am I taking my model off the board? I mean, it's just the fact that he rolled 2 crits as well. So I just saw like Sunter blanking out there, evading the hit, and then like drawing a direct total fuel leak. But everything is fine, nothing to worry about. Apart from we've got like Chewie's position is actually pretty decent because I think some of these Imperials are going to struggle to be able to shoot him. I think it's probably Zizi they're going to go after. It may come down to road roll because Zizi could be double tokened going into this this combat.
Yeah. I mean, you got...
Well, technically, she could be triple token, couldn't she? Because you could do a focus yourself or an evade, get another green token from Poe, and then after you defend, you can take another green token. So she could be quite defensive. Just waiting for players to finish setting dials. So this is the crunch turn. Turn we can start grabbing objectives. But also it could be that really important first engagement. We shall see. Yeah, Copper Blue says Zizi might even be there just doing a 5 forwards. Just embrace the debris and just burn past. Because probably not taking many shots, if any.
I don't disagree with that.
Road roll for turn 2. And it swaps over to Teddy. Which is bad for ZZ. System phase boost from Sunter. What do we think? 5 forwards from Sunter, 3 bank maybe?
I think you'd
be a 4 forward.
I'd be doing a 2 bank or something, because you don't want to be getting in front of Poe. And there's a chance Stormer only just turns in on Sunte now as well.
So, Bomber's gone 1 forward, claiming the objective. Magna's come in, coordinated. Marek. Yeah, Chewie, as you thought, has just gone 1 forwards. I think I still would have preferred to go a little bit further forwards and just get... Because his arcs are out the side. If he'd gone further forwards... Okay. So... So he's done the purple coordinate with Leia to give ZZ the barrel roll. There was a plan all along. Everything is fine. But yeah, I think Chewie, I possibly would have liked to have gone a smidge further forwards. Yeah, Stormeroni's turned in. So what was that? That was a 3 bank left, which is blue thanks to that RZ2 dial. Is going for the claim by the looks of things. I think it's fairly safe to claim there with Stormeroni, because you've still got an action potentially from Poe.
Yeah.
So ZZ does the 3 bank. Probably, what, focus boost? Potentially get the block into Marek. No, going for the claim. I wonder if... Oh yeah, yes, you can still boost, can't she? Okay. Not sure I like the straight boost, though. I think the bank boost may have got a block, but maybe not. Double bumps. Oh. So what has Marek done? Has Marek done a 3 bank as well? Maybe Marek has done the bank and hoping to land on ZZ but stop just short. No, does the 3 bank. Okay. I didn't see a red focus being taken on Ubbel. Just gonna probably keep the heavy unstressed. Marek has claimed back the objective. That's quite smart play. Poe takes a focus, takes a stress. Turns to charge, probably lock. Yeah. But if he locks Sunta, Sunta can break this, can't he?
Yeah, but then he can't break another one, so...
Yeah. Which is fine, I guess. Like, it's... Yeah, it gets it spent early. Okay, so he's jammed off Poe's focus, I think. Yeah, it looks like he's got rid of the focus token. So we don't see that an awful lot. So we'll just say feedback emitter. After an object acquires a lock on you, you may spend 1 charge to jam that object, ignoring range restrictions, and you can't recover that. So yeah, basically gets rid of his focus, gets right in Poe's face, takes a focus. Now he's already boosted, but I think he can still do his after he shoots boost, can't he? Not that I think he needs to, actually, does he? He's out of arcs, but Poe's going to take range 1 into Sunta. This is range 1 bullseye. Okay, 2 hits and a crit. Re-rolls gets the extra hit.
So he takes hit crit?
Doesn't need to spend the focus token, does he?
Yes.
Could he not have done his blank signature thing?
No, because it's 1 use.
No, it's reoccurring. He's even flipped the charge back. He's taken hit crit, though. He gets 3 crits back into Poe. But Poe's obviously got shields. Poe's got 2 eyes, but that focus got jammed off. What's the
Blank
crit?
signature only works if you are not locked by the attacker.
Okay. That's big. What's the crit?
The crits is blinded pilot.
That's quite big on Sintit. Shuts down a lot of his attacks. So yeah, that's why he couldn't reroll into Poe. Ubble range 0 gets 2 crits into ZZ, who blanks out. Heroic. Ooh, just gets 1 eyeball. So spends focus, will lose a shield. So pretty terrible. And Scimitar is taking a lock into her, using Scimitar's ability. Wow. Range 1 from the bomber gets 2 crits, spends a lock, does get a blank unfortunately for him, but 2 evades in defense for Teddy. There's some proper fire being rolled on these red dice. Contemplating who to shoot. I think he possibly could take a punt into Poe here. He is range 3 obstructed, but it's either that or you try and ping a shield off Falcon maybe.
I
It's 2
just look at
it's 2 dice in a focus.
Poe here. He's already missing 2 blanks anyway.
Yeah. 2 dice into 4 is unlikely, but no shot from Chewie, no shot from Stormeroni. Now Magna also into Chewie. Ion Cannon is this? Gets 3. There's a shield. Shield of 1. Right, well that's it was a pretty brutal turn. Sunter got clapped hard. Green dice on Sunter have not been very good, and with Blinded Pilot that's really going to shut down some of his shenanigans. Poe's lost all his shields. Z's he got hit hard, but luckily only lost a shield. Otherwise, no damage on the Imperial side, so yeah. And then, what was that? 2-1 to Coratan on objectives. Go into turn 3. I didn't even start the timer. What are we on? Let's call that 60. I'm a rubbish stream, aren't I?
Nah.
Betting has been closed. What do the people think? 4-3 to Coratan, so pretty close. We shall see how that pans out. So what, 1 bank left from Chewie now?
I think so, yeah. You'll have something in arc.
Yeah. Oh, Stormeroni can do some things, can't he? So if he does a Talon there, he'll get a...
He can't Talon.
Is he stressed? Oh. No, but he'll be able to
No, he
sloop.
doesn't have one.
Be able to sloop.
He'll be able to sloop, yeah.
So what can he do? He can K-turn as well. So he can do a 5k or a 3 sloop. But if he does the 3 sloop, or 5k, but that gives him 2 rerolls when he shoots. I mean, I don't know why I'm so far zoomed out. They're playing in one half of the table. Let's rejig the camera slightly. Scimitar 1 does have bombs. Is it ion bombs? Ion bombs,
yes.
Yeah. So, could drop an ion bomb back for ZZ, do a K-turn. Probably wouldn't bother with a K-turn, to be honest. You just do like a hard 3.
Who with?
With the bomber. Might end up blocking Marek.
I reckon you can just 2-bank.
Yeah. And then you could perhaps 2-bank with Marek into the centre as well.
I would 3 hard to the right with Marek because you want to start threatening that area because that looks like where Stormeroni and Poe are heading.
Yeah, and also if you can start getting some damage into Chewie, because if you start getting into his hull, at least you're going to be able to, start picking those crits with the TIE advances, targeting computer, and all that sort of stuff. So road roll for turn 3, and Teddy remains first player. See, that was one thing I realised. I was panicking about the turns, and I did realise the other day that it's not on my overlay, so I don't need to worry about it. Yes, we do have an ion bomb coming out the back of Scimitar 1.
I mean, I don't think ZZ's really got to worry about it.
Might have been tempted to put it on the bank towards her, maybe. What should she do there? Hard 2? I mean, she's probably
As a hard
expecting,
2, she could probably just barrel roll away.
Yeah. Sunter's barrel rolled out in the system phase. The Magna comes in, possibly looking for a block on the Falcon. Is going to coordinate Marek a focus. Taking a focus herself. Bomber's done a hard 3.
I think a 1-bank still fits in that gap.
He's done a hard 2, but doesn't overlap any obstacles, which is the important thing, because if that's the turn that you get a double tap, you don't want to be sat on an obstacle. Takes a red focus. Stormer only does a 3-bank. I mean, focus boost may get arc? I don't think so. Oh, bank boost. Oh, he's going to check for the objective, is he? Yep, so claims a centre. I think.
Yep, he's already got claim of the centre.
Yeah.
Do you want me to jump in?
Yeah, it's fine. He's taking a focus. Maybe he claimed it and he already had it, I don't know. Starbird slash on the TIE Heavy and doesn't get strained herself, but is very much looking at that ion bomb. What focus roll, right? No, okay.
No, he's claimed and boosted.
Nice. I suppose, you want to keep like this scenario. You keep the pressure on, isn't it? Because the Imperials are really going to struggle to claim back that bottom objective. In fact, Marek, maybe you actually take a claim here as well. Whether or not you think Poe, he's going to lock Poe, because Poe most likely is going to end up in front of what's his name? Marek. Ubble comes in, probably also going to take a lock. Good luck, Chewie.
I mean, at this point, he's going after Poe, but Poe might be just trying to get out.
Yeah, I think Ubble probably I would lock Chewie because Marek's got the best shot and likely could kill Poe, because if Poe's anywhere at range 1, that's an awful lot of dice. Okay, so charge being spent with Leia. to make a 4K white with Poe, but he is stressed. Sunta turns in. Has already done a system phase barrel roll. Is imposed bullseye on one hole. I mean, the bullseye only really matters for Predator, doesn't it? But okay, he is going to take the evade. That does make him fairly tanky. Coordinate. Not coordinate, sorry. Swarm tactics on the bomber. Iron bomb takes hits ZZ. So Poe range 2 into Sunta. Oof, 2 hits. Reroll the eyeball with Predator. Ooh, does get the 3rd hit. Is Sunta going to do it? Oh my word, Sunta's green dice. Dead?
Wasn't Poe stressed?
He is.
No, wasn't he stressed before that?
Yeah. But he used Leia to be able to do the turn.
Oh. Yeah, of course.
Isn't Sunta dead?
It's still initiative 6, isn't it? So he's still going to shoot. There we go.
He just hadn't dealt any damage cards, so I wasn't too sure. But yeah, I mean, like the green dice on Sunta have been awful.
Yeah. Know what that's like.
Yeah, I mean, well, he does what he does, doesn't he? But
I mean, it's on brand.
I think. Okay, so Magda spends a focus, doesn't take any damage. He gets another focus token. But you could still very much kill. Could kill Poe here. Got Marek, and then that would give target lock to Scimitar 1 if you need it.
Yep.
Spend the lock into Chewie. Gets 2 and a crit. Doesn't have to spend any calculates. Chewie's going to take all of that. Looks like Chewie lost his shield and took a crit from something. I mean, it was Cynthia's shot, wasn't it? What crits?
It was Cynthia's shot. So the crits on Chewie at the moment are damaged engine and console fire.
Oof. So I think this is into Poe. Marek spends a focus, gets 2 hits and a crit. Poe gets 1 evade, so he's going to take 1 damage, and then they're going to be able to choose the crit. So he deals 3, which is Silver Power Regulator, Blinded Pilot, and Wounded Pilot. I mean, okay, so he's given the Silver Power Regulator, but that should give Scimitar 1 a target lock. And that means the bomber will hopefully, assuming he's got range, which he has, will fire a proton torpedo.
This will probably kill Poe now.
Well, it should do, really, shouldn't it? 4 dice into 2. 4 crits
4
after
crits.
mods. Yeah, so Poe dies. So I think that's good for Coratan. At least he can trade the initiative 6 pieces. But this will give Chewie... Question mark?
Chewie should shoot now. Yep, there we go. Another one into Hubble.
Gets an action first though, so I don't know if he's just forgotten.
Stressed.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Okay, but yeah, he has to, I mean, although I suppose if he shoots Hubble, this is console fire, does take a damage. So he could shoot Hubble here, and then Hubble gets a shot back if he does a damage.
Yeah.
And Chewie's got 3 health remaining. Yeah, so he's decided not to shoot, I don't think. Magna, I would take Rage 0 here.
Yeah, because next turn you're way more likely to take
Oh,
Chewie off, whereas at the moment Chewie can just do a blue and get out of there.
No, he has the focus. Okay, so it doesn't take you damage, but there's every chance that you just get a really high swing on variance there, don't you, and just push some damage in. But it looked like that was 2-1 now to Teddy. 8 each. Yeah, so Chewie basically gave up his bonus shot and his normal shot because he's got 3 hull remaining. But yeah, that was pretty brutal. So the scores are tied, but I think with Chewie on the verge of popping, and that's a 6-point swing, ZZ is ionized. Not a terrible position, I guess.
I mean, she just does one bank to the left and shoot what's in front of her.
What do you do with a stressed Wookiee, though?
Just leave him be.
Move Stromeroni out the way and hard 2 to the left?
No, because you just can take more shots. You need to... What are the blues on a Falcon?
Like 1 banks, 1 forward, 2 forward, 3 forward, I think, with the resistance one.
Does it not have a...
No, sorry, 2 banks. One forward, 2 forward, and 2 banks.
I'd 2 bank to the right here.
But hang on, he can use lair, can't he? To reduce the difficulty of the manoeuvre. So he can't.
Yes.
He can't do a hard turn. Well, he can make a hard turn white because it would increase the difficulty with damaged engine, decrease with layer. But he could make another white manoeuvre. So what? 3 bank to the right, make it blue.
Yeah.
Brings your arc around a bit, doesn't it? At least you might get some shots. Does Stromer only do the 3 sloop now? To the left? Because then he'll get rerolls as well. So, problem is, like, I guess the centre objective is about to go to the Imperials. I suppose they hold on.
Yeah,
like, Teddy's going to hold on to 1 for sure. So we've got a good crowd of people watching, so welcome to the channel, everybody. If you haven't done already, do consider following the channel. You'll get go live notifications. I'm going to try and keep a Wednesday night stream going. When I get the new laptop and I start doing in-person streaming, I'm going to try and alternate probably of a Tuesday night in-person stream, and I'll either I might keep it a weekly Wednesday night online stream. We'll just see how my time goes, really. I've got to edit those podcasts as well. In fairness, you're all pretty well behaved last night, so it was quite an easy one to do. So Coratan is first player. Okay, so it's turn 4. So yeah, 2 bank does make it blue. I'm not sure if that's far enough around. Maybe the 3 bank. Maybe actually he was worried about, I suppose, what do you do the turn after with the 3 bank? Because I mean, you could still make your hard 2 white, I guess, but it does leave you open a little bit. Bomber's retaken the centre. Oh, Chewie could have boosted or rotated with the total. I was saying, as his action off the ball.
That would have given him another stress, and he probably wanted to just shoot a ball anyway.
Yeah. He has boosted No, he's got engine upgrade, so he wouldn't have been stressed for the boost. So he could have perhaps potentially boosted over the top of Magna.
Yep, that's fair.
So Stormoroni's done the K turn. Marek is considering a focus or not. I think focus is fine here. Like, yeah, you could go for some damage into Stormoroni, but you don't have to be greedy if you want to. Okay, so he's going for the barrel roll, which is also fine because the hard 2 comes around nicely next turn. And then, yeah, tie heavy comes in. It's going to reinforce the front because probably going to get a few pops into a ball. Bank move and a focus, I imagine, from ZZ.
Yep.
I don't think she's getting shot by anybody, so she is quite happy. She's got advanced optics as well. So no shot from a ball. No free tokens either. I think that's how it works, isn't it? I think the ships have to be in your firing arc.
Yeah.
Scimitar 1 does get coordinated up to 5. Good job, ZZ doesn't have a procket. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been ideal.
I think, well, I suppose you got range 1 to Magna. Yeah, okay. Yeah, range 1 to Magna with advanced optics is actually not a bad shout. That's a terrible roll for advanced optics, but gets 2 hits. Defense dice say 2 evades. Gets a focus back. So, shooting with Chewie next. Still going to get reinforced into the heavy. Put some damage into the heavy is not terrible. Okay, going to go to the bomber.
I mean, your bomber's your best bet of taking something off next turn. Although I don't like where Stormeroni is.
Yep, 1 damage is going to go into Scimitar 1. I did forget console fire. Chewie is fine. So Stromer only gets 3 dice into obstructed. Does get the reroll. 3 hits into the TIE Fighter. And spins focus. Everybody's fine. And we'll see if the little TIE Fighter can ionize T-70. Ooh, 2 hits. No, gets an evade, but does he reroll defense as well?
I think so, yeah.
Strom. Where is it? It's called accelerated sensor. Wide defender perform an attack. Ooh, that's pretty good. Wonder if you have those clutch situations where you roll like 1 eyeball, 2 blanks, and you actually re-roll the eyeball.
Yeah.
So actually, it probably doesn't right, does it? Because if you trigger heroic, you can only re-roll the other 2 dice anyway. I don't know. Okay, so what's that? 2-1-2 Coratan on objectives. Gives him a 1-point lead turning into turn 5. But yeah, it's very, very close game. Who do you think's got the edge here?
I'd say Corrington. He's in a better position, and Chewie's almost dead.
Yeah.
Personally, now I'd do a 2 harder double to the right.
Yeah, like Chewie is going to have to do a hard 2, use Leia to make it white. Probably wants to put that console fire up if he can, but may have to boost again. Every chance Ubbel could claim that objective. I mean, Stromer only could do like a 4 forwards, 5 forwards, because it is blue. Yeah, I think Epyonic
It's
sums it
blue,
up.
but
Yeah, so go.
you're flying into all of those ships.
Yeah, but there's every chance if you get right in their face that Marek gets blocked. Like, Magna's probably a hard 2 to the left and coordinates something onto Marek. Because who moves first out? Scimitar 1 and Magna. They're the same. So you could almost... I wonder if you've got range to coordinate Scimitar 1 a barrel roll to the left and then have him like bank in or turn in. Or create that
I don't know
angle.
that idea.
Just so they can create the angle and bring the fire arc around. I mean, the hard 3 might also fit from the bomber. Just... yeah, we've got 1 iron bomb left. Oh, looks like we are rolling dice. So, Teddy is first player. Didn't see a bomb drop. Magna is just going forward, taking a focus. That might be thinking it's a T-70 and just trying to block the slow manoeuvre, but I suspect he'll go fast. So layer does make this white. So damage engine, or layer cancels damage engine basically. Fixes console fire. Three, four, five is the 5 straight from Stromeroni. Oh, and Scimitar 1's turned away. I wonder, because Stromeroni can do like a focus boost, can't he?
Yes.
And if Ubula has turned towards Chewie, he might get away without any shots. Unless he's actually... The other thing you could contemplate here is claiming the centre. Gonna take focus and... Is there... I think he gets depleted if he barrel rolls, doesn't he? Stromeroni. After you perform a barrel, take the... thing. So yeah, Stromeroni's just going to sit there. Yeah, could have boosted into a red focus. Oh, so ZZ's going to claim the centre. Ubul clears. And yeah, could go for the objective. I mean, I'd just go for violence here probably. Are they looking at how close this was? Yikes. TTS is not a graphics engine, as they say, so it's not a it's not a block, but it was very close to being blocked.
I mean, ZZ's not in a bad position, but how much damage can you do with just ZZ and Stormeroni?
And Marek does get blocked. So no swarm tactics. No shot from ZZ. Gets a calculator on Ubul. It is range 3 into Chewie. Is the only good thing going for him. Oof, terrible roll to start with. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's bad.
Wow. Big swing against Koratan there. Not being able to do any damage to that. Chewie. Marek does get 2 hits at range 0. Gets a re-roll for doing a 3 or 5 speed manoeuvre. Just going to take a shield on Stromeroni. Old Stromboli. Oh yeah, I've missed a shield off him. Range 2 into the bomber. He gets a re-roll here as well. Oh, I like this, yeah. And then spins a focus for 3 hits. Only going to push 1 through. But yeah, that's really cool ability. Yeah, so a 3 or 5 speed maneuver gives you 1 reroll on attack and defense, and then if you do advanced moves, it's 2 rerolls. So that's pretty cool. It looks like 2-1 on objectives going into turn 6. I think that's going to square the game up again, isn't it? 11 all. Extremely close. Still got half an hour to play as well. So both players are playing at a fairly decent pace.
I think you've got to do a 3 bank with Chewie here.
Oh, absolutely.
You need to try and get away from it.
But I guess you could do a 3 bank boost, and you might just be able to like outturn a ball. Maybe not. I don't think you can quite get behind that debris. But there's an ion bomb coming that we can all agree on. Magna's kind of out of it as well. Like, I mean, she can do a hard 2, but she can do a hard 1, I guess. I wonder if she can still coordinate if she does the hard 1. Might just be able to get Marek. But I don't think Marek's doing an awful lot. He might use Marek to reclaim the centre. Maybe just do like a 1 bank. Oh, that's a really interesting thing. So, Buddy in chat, it says, remember to dial your advanced maneuvers while ioned to make everyone hate you. So, you dial an advanced maneuver, you execute an ion maneuver. So, dial an advanced maneuver, do an ion maneuver, but still get the benefit of 2 rerolls.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's horrible. They're taking their time. I mean, there's going to be another ion bomb coming from Scimitar.
Yeah.
But I think here you just do a 2 bank with ZZ and a 2 forward with Stormbrody and then a 3 bank with Chewie.
Yep. Chewie's the big one. Like, Chewie needs to live now.
Yeah.
I mean, ZZ could even hard 1 to the left, claim rotate.
Yeah.
Yeah, really put the pressure on with the objectives. I mean, Flying the Mighty is saying there about proof that players know better playtesting, but that's a really extreme situation that there is a mega advantage. Not a mega advantage, but there is an advantage. And that's, yeah, if that T-70 is ionised. Which it will be shortly, but... Magna's going to turn and, yeah, coordinate a focus onto Marek. Scimitar 1 turns away. Not too unsurprising. 3 bank is fairly obvious. So actually, yeah,
Boost.
Yeah, straight boost. Probably gets you out of a ball. You could do the bank boost, but that really points you at that debris.
I know, but you can just 2 bank to the left away from it.
You can. I mean, yeah, straight boost certainly gets you out of Ubble's art. Ooh, hard free from Stromaroni.
I don't understand this.
Maybe you thought the bomber was going to go the other way. Okay, so hard one. Yeah, claim rotate, I imagine. And don't forget, like, Stromaroni can have a shot into Ubble, probably. Oh, I think Ubble's got a shot there.
Yep, that bank boost would have got him out of that.
Yeah. Might have also blocked ZZ, though. Very close.
Yeah, if you know you've got to bank boost, you wouldn't have boosted. You wouldn't have gone to with ZZ there, would you?
Yeah. Interesting. Ubble does go for the claim there, though. I mean, it's not a terrible decision by any means. Has he? Yeah, he hasn't got a lot, but Marek's just taken a lock on Chewy. Iron Bomb goes off, gets Stromaroni. ZZ out the back into the bomber. Gets 1. 3 green dice in defense. Will spend the focus, take nothing. So I think we're probably going to see the Falcon go off the board here. So Marek first. Range 3 obstructed. So 3 dice into 3. Chewy does have a force. Marek's just going to spend that focus for 2 hits and a crit. Yeah, the crit is going to go in, even with the focus spend. Probably structural damage. And I think that with Ubble's shot is going to be dead now. It was range 2, but he does get 3 dice. He needs to get 2. Yes, he's got to calculate, so yeah, Chewy is dead. Yeah, that structural was, well, I wouldn't say big, like he's only 1 agility and he has to roll and evade there.
Yeah.
So he gets to do his shenanigans, so he takes a lock, and then he's going to have, is it range 1 back? It's obstructed range 1 back. But 4 dice with a target lock. 2 and a crit. Oh, 2 hits, 2 crits.
So two crits are going through.
Hit and 2 crits. And what we got there, Hull Breach and Direct, but I think Direct came first.
Yeah, direct came first. So he's shooting into Chewy again. He rolled too many dice on the revenge attack, but that's fine. He got a blank anyway. But now there's 4 health left on Ubble
With a Hull Breach. And Stromaroni's
with the Hull
got
Breach.
3 dice. He gets 1 reroll. 2 hits. Does get an evade, but it comes in face up. Console fire.
The console fire.
And then 2 for Teddy. 1 for Koratan. 18 plays 13, but Ubble is not looking great. And probably going to struggle to claim these objectives back. Like the centre objective, does Ubble just have to do a hard 2 and claim?
So if he does a hard 2 and claims, this all depends on player order because ZZ is the same.
Yeah.
So if I'm Teddy here, I'll do a 2 bank to the left with ZZ and a 1 forward with Stromaroni.
See, your arc's out the back though, so do you not go right with ZZ?
That's the thing. Well, so yes.
You don't get blocked that way. And don't forget Stromaroni is also ionized.
Yeah, Stromaroni's only on it, so Stromaroni does 1 forward, but if you get blocked, you get blocked. You're still going to be given a range 1 shot with Oh no, because you have to keep that objective. So it's a 50-50 because you either go right after Ubble has moved.
Does Stromeroni put a 5k in?
No, he can't. He's ioned.
No, he puts a 5k in and he goes 1 forwards. But
But gets
to reroll 2 defense dice, 2 attack dice.
Yeah, that's what you should do. Although, doesn't it have to be the direction you're going?
Well, no, because
So
if you do a stop maneuver, you go forwards. So I imagine a K turn, you go forwards.
Yeah.
Because I wonder if ZZ does a 2 bank to the right. I don't know. Being able to claim objectives could be really important.
Corrington's won this.
Only if he holds 2 objectives. Like
And how do you stop him from taking these without knowing player order?
Well, I don't see how he claims the centre objective.
No, he's just going to claim.
But then ZZ could claim that back. It may come down to player order. ZZ could hard turn to the right and just shoot out the back. And Corritan's first player. So Teddy can make this so that it's not going to be an auto lose. And if he can kill Ubble as well, that's really close. So Scimitar's taken a lock into Roosevelt. So what's he done? Well, he's gone for the bank, and he's only dialed in a 2 bank as well. So yeah, that's possibly not understanding that ability. So if he'd done a 3 bank, he would have got to reroll a dice. He's going to get a shot into Ubble. Marek hasn't really committed there. I would have thought Marek would have banked to the right.
Yeah, same.
Because I mean, if ZZ's done a 2 bank to the left, she can claim rotate. Or I mean, so Marek is going to set up a target lock into ZZ potentially. But no, if ZZ's turned away. Yeah, I think that's the best move as well. Because she can still shoot into...
Yeah, I'm surprised Corrington went that way. Because if he does a 2 hard to the right and claims, he's in a really good position.
With advanced optics as well on...
It's easy.
Yeah. So Stromeroni doesn't bump, does get a focus, but is going to have to go with the debris next turn. 2 hits and a crit out the back from Ubble. Plenty of evades. So yeah, because he's only dialed in a 2 bank with Stromeroni. Oh yeah, so I had to reroll defense dice. Loses a shield.
Oh, that's a face-up damage card. It's panicked.
Okay, so that's another damage. Oh, yeah, so that's 2 damage. Hit crit going in from ZZ. 2 defense dice. Can only dodge 1, so it does take another face-up. So power regulator, but would get to do the bonus attack.
What's that reroll from?
I don't know. 2 seconds.
You want me to jump in?
Just, yeah. I think he's dead anyway, because I think the 1 hit would have got him. Oh, he's got R5K3, so X3, so he can ignore. He's still dead, so that's fine. And looks like he's taken his revenge shot, probably into Stromeroni.
Yeah.
I've realised Stromeroni's got R5X3.
What's that?
I believe it's like spend a charge and ignore obstacles or something.
Oh, right, okay. So he just does a 3 bank to the left, right?
Did a 2 bank.
No, I mean next turn.
Oh, yeah. He's taking a damage? Yeah. So I think he dealt that face up by accident. Yeah, so he's got 2 charges, R5X3. Before you activate or engage, you may spend 1 charge to ignore obstacles until the end of this phase. So it's only engagement.
Yeah.
Stromeroni takes another damage and an ion. Well, that's okay, because you'll sit on the debris and then can still do... Yikes, 1919. Stromeroni's got 2 left.
So Corrington claims the middle with Magva. Was it Magva? I can never remember.
Well, now I think...
Yeah.
Now I think he might win here.
So the only way you stop Corrington from winning is by going over the rock with Stormeroni.
He's
claiming
ionized. He's
and
ionized.
Oh yeah, it's Corrington's as well.
Yeah, that ion must have been a range 3 obstructed ion cannon shot from Magna. So yeah, if he hadn't ionized him, although he would have been stressed going through the debris, wouldn't he? Before you activate or engage. Oh no, so you can use R5X3 to ignore it. I mean, now it doesn't matter now because he's ionized. He's gonna sit on it. What's he revealed?
Yeah.
He has revealed an advanced maneuver. Okie doke. You didn't tell him that, did you?
No, he said he should have done it the turn before anyway.
Yeah. But I don't think he gets to claim because he's. Does he doesn't get. Oh no, because I suppose he's ignoring the rock, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I think he's decided not to claim because Marek's going to probably take it back anyway. I mean, I guess
you can't claim anyway because you're ionized.
Oh yeah, it's only a focus. Yeah, only a focus. What did he do with? Did he rotate boost? Was easy. Or did he take a lot? No. Okay, he's firing ion missiles. I don't think it matters. I think he's basically lost anyway.
Yeah. It all depends on whether he can one-hit Marek.
Oh, he's out of charges, so he can't shoot now.
Oh,
yeah, so it's before you activate or engage. So he can't shoot because he's now range 0. I mean, that's a fantastic game from both players. Super close. Yeah, ZZ's not going to die to that. Oh, we've got a proton torpedo into a 2-hole Stromboli. Really try and seal the deal. 2 hits and a crit. Spends a focus. Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, he does get 2 rerolls because he did dial in the 5k this time. But yeah, it does take 2 crits. I mean, God, if he had got all the evades on that, that would have been something. But yeah, 2 to Koratan, 26-20. I mean, that is a really high scoring game from both players. 8 turns, and we've still got just under 13 minutes left in the game. yeah, super impressed by that Stromeroni play there, and actually some of the things you can do with his dial. He's on initiative 4, so he could get caught out a little bit. But I mean, I thought his whole shtick was just round the A-wing dial, but yeah, that ability to re-roll based on your speed, yeah, that could come in really clutch. I mean, I think this trick, though, of doing it with the ionize only works in particular situations like this, where we've got ion bombs and an ion cannon being fired. Some lists just don't have any ion, so you just won't see that being used.
Yeah, I think it's a bit weird that people are revealing like a 3 sloop when it should be a bank or straight maneuver. But I don't think it'll be abused that much, and it is a niche case.
Yeah, and you can't do anything about that because otherwise it'll be a full rework of the ionized rules, because you can get ionized in the system phase, like with colonnettes. So yeah, you don't want to rework everything.
Yeah.
Because that would just be really awkward. But let's pay out some bets. So well done to those who backed Corotan. I mean, he was a 4-3 up on that. So yeah, just snuck the win. But that will do us for tonight. Thank you very much, Liam, for playing and for doing some commentary. Very much appreciated.
It's all right.
And thanks everybody for watching. Good chunk of people watching again. Like I say, if you haven't done already, do consider following the channel. Any Prime subs, greatly appreciated. If not, do send them to Nick Sperry or Greg from Nickel City. So that's 312 Squadron or Nickel City X-Wing. I think Galactic Conquest, the first one's happening this weekend, I believe. So that's Nick Sperry's online event, and then the Crumpet one, which is the UK time zone, is coming 3rd of May. So there's still tickets available for that one. I'm away this weekend, but might try and catch some of the action on Twitch, on Nick's Twitch channel. Otherwise, have a great week, everybody. And yeah, we'll see you all again next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It says trying to work out buttons.